I'd like to call the regular Committee of the Whole meeting, Village of Tinley Park, Cook and Will, held on Tuesday, September 17, 2024, at 6:04 p.m. Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Trustee Brady?
Here.
Trustee Brennan?
Present.
Trustee Mahoney?
Present.
Trustee Mueller?
Here.
Trustee Shaw?
Present.
Trustee Sullivan?
Here.
President Glass?
Present, thank you. Item number 3, can I have a motion to consider approval of the minutes of the Committee of the Whole meeting held on September 3rd, 2024?
I'll make that motion.
I'll second it.
Thank you. Madam Clerk?
Roll call for item 3, Trustee Brady?
Yes.
Trustee Brennan?
Yes.
Trustee Mahoney?
Yes.
Trustee Mueller?
Yes.
Trustee Shaw?
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan?
Yes.
The motion carries. Item number 4, discuss contract with R.C. Wegman Construction Company at Harmony Square, bid package number 3. John, do you want to touch on that at all? Or?
Yeah, real quick, this is the third package for the project. We broke them up into phases as we are designing and building at the same time. Finish 3 is for finishes, which is listed in the memo. We had the 3 contractors as listed and asking for approval of those contracted bids along with the millwork that was put out as an RFP. Specifically because of the application, we didn't want to look at just a low bidder. We wanted someone with the experience that showed to have the finished millwork that would meet the design and wants for this project. So asking for committee and approval for the amount of upgrading the value to $7,369,386 for bid package 3.
Thank you. Any questions from the board? John, I just want to add, want to thank yourself, your whole Public Works Department. Even though the bid doesn't affect Mike Coleman, thanks for everything that he's been doing out in Harmony Square. Tony Bohr from Cullen and Colette and her team from R.C. Wegman been doing a phenomenal job if you look at the way that building's progressing. So, thanks, John.
Thank you.
Madam Clerk, call the roll.
Roll call for item,
I'll make a motion to move it to the
Sorry.
village board.
I'll second.
Thanks, Mike. Call the roll.
roll call for item 4, Trustee Brady?
Yes.
Trustee Brennan?
Yes.
Trustee Mahoney?
Yes.
Trustee Mueller?
Yes.
Trustee Shaw?
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan?
Yes.
That motion carries. Thank you, everyone. Next, item 5, there's a lot of history with this one. Discuss application for an Illinois Transportation Enhancement Program grant for the 80th Avenue traffic signal improvements at Timber Drive. John, is this the same one like 10 years ago when Hastings came here with a check to have that light installed?
Yes, this is
Okay.
the same project.
Okay. You want to give an update on that?
Yep. Again, it was brought to the board, as you said, quite some time ago. The project never kicked off. With the upgrade to 80th Avenue and the bridge over I-80, one of the requests of the traffic engineer was to look at the necessity to add a traffic signal at Timber Drive for not only pedestrian but vehicular traffic. And one of the funding sources that we have applied for and continue to apply for is this ITEP grant, which would help offset a portion of these costs to add a signal at that intersection.
And what's the cost of the project?
Right now, it's estimated at just over $2 million.
$2 million. Should have asked you to look at what it was 10 years ago.
Probably have.
Yep. Any comments from the board on item 5? I'd just like to add, I remember it well. That's when I was first starting to pay attention to the village board meetings. I believe it was like 2014, where there was a picture in the back then when we had the Southtown, when Senator Hastings came here with a check for, was it 200,000 or 250,000? And of course, the village never got any of the money that he promised. And the cost was roughly, like John said, $1 million. Not only did he not give the grant money that he promised, now the project is twice the cost and it's $2 million. So it's gonna cost the taxpayers of Tinley a lot of money due to the shenanigans from Hastings. But he made sure to have $9 million to build a sports complex in Orland Hills And his name's plastered all over the thing, so. Any other comments? Ken, any comments on his light?
Do we still have the check?
No, he does though. He probably cashed it. Can I have a motion to move item 5?
I'll make a motion to move item number 5
I'll
to the village
second
board
it.
meeting.
Thank you.
I'll second.
Thank you. Madam Clerk?
Ken, second. Thank you. Roll call for item 5, trustee Brady?
Yes.
Trustee Brennan?
Yes.
Trustee Mahoney?
Yes.
Trustee Mueller?
Yes.
Trustee Shaw?
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan?
Yes.
The motion carries. Thank you. Item number 6, discuss construction observation service agreement with Christopher Burke Engineering for the 168th Place water main replacement. Are there any questions for John on item number 6? Nope. Is there a motion for item 6?
I'll make the motion. I'll second it.
Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Roll call for item 6, trustee Brady?
Yes.
Trustee Brennan?
Yes.
Trustee Mahoney?
Yes.
Trustee Mueller?
Yes.
Trustee Shaw?
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan?
Yes.
That motion carries. Thank you. Next, we have item 7, discuss a contract change order with Steve Spees Construction for the 179th Street water main replacement. Is there any questions or comments for John on item number 7? Is there a motion for item 7?
I'll make the motion.
I will second that.
Thank you. Madam Clerk?
Roll call for item 7, trustee Brady?
Yes.
Trustee Brennan?
Yes.
Trustee Mahoney?
Yes.
Trustee Mueller?
Yes.
Trustee Shaw?
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan?
Yes.
Motion carries. Thank you, everyone. Item number 8, discuss a contract with McGill Construction LLC for 2024 municipal parking lot improvements. Are there any questions from the board on item number 8? Is there a motion for item 8?
I'll make the motion.
Is there a second?
I will second.
Thank you. Madam Clerk?
Roll call for item 8, trustee Brady?
Yes.
Trustee Brennan?
Yes.
Trustee Mahoney?
Yes.
Trustee Mueller?
Yes.
Trustee Shaw?
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan?
Yes.
The motion carries. Thank you, everyone. Item number 9, discuss a professional engineering service agreement for development review services with Christopher Burke Engineering for the southwest corner of Harlem Avenue and 191st Street. Are there any questions from the board?
I think it's a very tricky corner, so glad Christopher Burke's gonna be there to help us out there, so hopefully we can see some great stuff there.
Thank you. Any other comments? No? Is there a motion?
I'll make that motion.
Thank you. Is there a second?
I will second.
Madam Clerk, will you please call the roll?
Roll call for item 9, trustee Brady?
Yes.
Trustee Brennan?
Yes.
Trustee Mahoney?
Yes.
Trustee Mueller?
Yes.
Trustee Shaw?
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan?
Yes.
That motion carries. Thank you, everyone. Next, we have item 10, receive comments from the public. Are there anyone from the public that would like to make a comment on the committee of the whole? Let the record reflect there are none. Is there a motion to adjourn?
I'll make that motion.
Is there a second?
I'll second.
Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Roll call for adjournment, trustee Brady?
Yes.
Trustee Brennan?
Yes.
Trustee Mahoney?
Yes.
Trustee Mueller?
Yes.
Trustee Shaw?
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan?
Yes.
That motion carries. Thank you, everyone. We are adjourned.